Hey guys, welcome to another episode. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back, and if you're just checking it out for the first time, thanks for joining me. I am the King of Booty Fab, and today I am soaking up what will be presumably one of very few very nice days left in the year, and trying to pick away at some details on the car. I want to get some stuff finished up before I get too far and head over to the other side. So, yeah, hang out for a while. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor. It would help me out big time. Like the video if you pick up anything. Drop me a comment if you disagree with things I'm doing or want to tell me a better way to do it. I'm all ears. And yeah, do the whole YouTube thing. I love it. I love the interaction. So, yeah, let's get at it. Well, since someone's going to see this and inevitably ask, every weld on the body of this car, every weld, has been done with a bottom of the barrel MIG Pack 10 that's about 20 years old. The liner has a kink. There is no gas nozzle because I'm not using gas. I'm using 030 flux core wire for everything. And yes, it does work. You have to be super mindful of your gaps. You've got to pay a whole lot more attention. But this entire body from scratch has been welded with nothing but that little welder and 030 flux core. So yes, you can, and yes, I am. Always use skilled technicians when installing complicated mechanical parts. Some days it just feels like the tedious, never really noticed work is the worst. And I'll tell you what, doesn't matter how long you've been doing this, that stuff always sucks. All these little filler pieces in here, filling in here from new body lines, moving metal, getting rid of rotten stuff. Doesn't matter if this is your first time or your 100th time, it sucks. And I've spent more than a couple of hours today piecing together bits and pieces so that when I close the door, everything looks like it's supposed to. And if I tell you I'm done, I'm lying. So one of the things I've actually been looking forward to is cutting up these inside trim panels. And since I got this door where I'm happy with it, everything's sitting good, I got the top frame all welded up, I think I'm going to do that because I've been excited to see how it fits in there and how it looks. And it's a good day to do it. So let's skip to some time lapse.
Hi guys, so he's where the window. I don't really know what he's doing, but I'm pretending like I do. Anyway, bye.
Well, we got a trim ring, and my daughter, they tack welded it there and there, back here, just enough to kind of hold it pinched in. There's no mounting screws yet, so it gives me a chance to kind of hold it in place, and that way I can weld it up. This front edge, because I've reshaped the doors so much, I'm going to cut this back here to this line, just so it's not overhanging. I'm going to reshape that some. And on the back, I'm going to take some of these scraps, and I'm going to extend that and bring it all the way back to there, bring it up, and that way I've got a nice bottom edge for my door panel to meet and fix where I had to re-radius it. Since I'm not running windows on this, I'm actually considering welding a piece across here, bridge this gap, just kind of clean it up. Haven't made up my mind on that yet, but I'm gonna finish this up and then I can stew on it for the next, week or 6 months till I get the other side done, and then I can figure it out. Well, trim the front lip, added some more to the back lip, and now I have an inner trim ring, which I'm super stoked about. But the real test is how it looks once I close the door. And this is kind of the reason I'm thinking about filling in even the bottom edge there. I mean, I'm not going to have a window coming out of here. This car's not getting door glass, so what's the point? I just fill it in, clean that right up, and not have to worry about it. It does look pretty good from the inside, though. I'm happy with that. Obviously, I got to finish welding it out. I got to trim some edges and stuff, and maybe I'll actually have to put some time into the trim on the inside of the car that I wasn't planning to, because that looks really good. Be ashamed to not trim out the car a little bit at the least. Well, since I've got that as far as I'm going to take it right now, I'm not doing the door panel. I'm not doing the corners of the doors until I take the doors off. I really want to play with this bead roller. So I'm thinking a Firewall is a good place to start. But I don't want to do the Firewall until I've made clearance for this distributor. So I'm going to mark out where I want the notch for the distributor to be. I think I might center the notch and just make it a little bit big, even though this distributor's offset. And yeah, get it all prepped so I can start putting some metal up front here, because a big gaping hole is actually starting to get to me. And yes, I'm all over the place, because that's what my brain does. I chase whatever's shiny at that moment, and well, or not so shiny. How about I make it shiny? That'll work. Well, hope this was the right idea, because now there's a big hole. But distributor will come out the top. That's what I wanted. Didn't want it to hit the firewall on the way and have some weird box underneath there that I can't get at the plug wires. For future reference, if you're using a tarp to shield things, don't clip it with your cutoff wheel. And don't make me explain how I know that. I really hope I don't run out of shelves before the car's done, or I might actually have to buy some metal. And there it is. Got a notch in my cowl. That offset actually works out pretty good because that's where the vacuum advance is, so I'm glad I did it centered. But yeah, with that in there, I guess I'm ready to start putting these pieces out here. And with that, this is where we're going to leave it today. Not because I'm done working today. I got some work planned with my daughter. We're going to clamp up that bead roller and start working out the firewall panels. But honestly, I want that to be a separate video. I've kind of been picking away at all of the annoying stuff that I really need to get done to move forward. And I'm actually starting to make some headway, and we just really want to play with the new tools. So thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you picked up an idea, a trick, learned how not to do something, whatever it is. Either way, thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. If you haven't yet, do me a favor, click the little button down below, subscribe to the channel, like the video, or don't like it, either way. And drop me a comment, tell me what you think, give me some feedback, do the whole YouTube thing, and I'll see you on the next one that we're gonna film right now.
Yeah, don't hit dislike.